Maybe. We're live. All right. Hello, hello.
Hello.
All right. Hello,
Hello,
Mika.
Mika.
Hello,
So,
hello.
so I talked to Lily.
Oh, yes. What did
Um,
she say?
so she has been having allergies. Kind of, her and her sisters like switched rooms. And like they went to IKEA, bought furniture. She had to move almost like she had to help her parents move all of her sisters. Oh, it's okay. I'm saying this. All of her sisters' furniture like down a couple floors,
Ooh.
like because her sister wouldn't help her. So it was just like she had to do a lot of physical stuff, and she's in a different room now, and she has allergies. So she's like she's I told her where we were, what was going on, and she didn't respond to that. So
She's got stuff going on.
she's got stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just figured I'd let you know. Yeah. I can't see.
So,
We literally always just do voice chat, like voice memos, and they just disappear. So it's like,
are you doing it on WhatsApp? Because here's what I've noticed about WhatsApp lately is all of a sudden there must have been some kind of weird update because every single, like if I haven't messaged somebody in a while, I go in to message them and it says disappearing chats has turned on. And I was like, I don't want my chats to disappear.
yeah.
Like, so I think there was some setting that when WhatsApp updated or something, it turned everybody's disappearing on, like
Um,
as the automatic setting.
I
And I'm like, that seems like something you should choose whether you want your messages to disappear.
yes, 100%. I'm not using WhatsApp. I'm using just iMessage. But yeah, like I don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know
If they
anything
use
about that.
automatic stuff, it's like that automatic kind
I'm
of thing.
surprised
You
Lily
want
has
to, yeah, yeah.
Apple
But
products are not so popular over here.
I don't know if she kept my message or she kept her message, but like they're just like, but if you send them for a different device, I sent them on my phone. So it seems like she had hers. I listened to it went away. I don't know if she kept it or not. And then mine was on a different device. So it looks like I said, hi, just checking in, no response. And like, even though we talked. So yeah. But
Yeah,
before I
that's
got,
weird.
yeah.
That's weird.
So Lily is going to be, before I got on here, I'll say this, okay, real quick, if that's okay. I'm like, okay, I'm rushing to finish our chapters, which was really good. I agree with Mika. And I'm like eating cereal. And then I'm like, okay, I'm cold. I finished the book. I'm like, okay, I need sweatpants and I need a sweatshirt. Go to get my sweatshirt, put it on. Then I'm like, I can't find sweatpants because I put all my winter clothes away. Great. So I go to
Wait, is it cold at your house or you just had the air conditioning on too high?
air conditioning on too high, air conditioning on amazingly high. It's actually not high, but whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I go to pull a blanket off my bed. Guess I left on my bed. My cereal spilled all over my blankets.
With
Boom!
the milk and everything?
Milk on milk on my blanket. It didn't
Oh,
get on my actual bed, thank goodness gracious. But my comforter, my quilt, they're in a washer. Didn't turn it on yet. I'm like,
oh,
Mom, I need sweatpants.
that
So
stinks.
yeah. So that was that. How was your day so far?
So far it's been pretty good. Like, uh, busy. I have like a bunch of stuff that I have to get ready for. I've done the last 2 weeks, I've done like 2 live workshops.
Ooh, okay.
I have one more live workshop coming up on Tuesday that I have to like prepare for. And if you want to come, I'll send you the link. It's about like figuring out what you want to like about your stuff, like what stuff
Okay.
you want to keep in your home and in your life, like how to figure that out. So I'm like working on that. And then I have like my business coach is like, you know what? You should do like a whole different workshop for like people that are moving abroad and
Oh.
like, what kinds of things that they need to think about when they're thinking about downsizing their home and like what they're going to, bring with them to a whole different country. And I'm like, yes, I should do that. But then my brain is like, oh my God. So to do that, I have to like do all of these other things. And so I've been like on my calendar going, okay, if I'm going to do that workshop on this day, this is all the stuff like leading up to it that has to happen and when it has to happen. So it's been like a kind of a like not frantic couple of hours because I'm not doing the workshop tomorrow. So it's not like I have to do all of this tomorrow. But like the whole, oh, I wasn't planning on doing this extra thing.
Yeah.
But I should do this extra thing.
Yeah.
And I got to figure out when I'm going to do all the stuff like so it's been like a bit of a crazy couple of hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that sounds so.
Why there may or may not be tequila in this book.
Okay.
But I read this. So you just finished reading the chapters right now.
Yeah.
All right. I read them last night.
Okay.
Mika's read them already. Like, I really like this book.
Agreed. So I read half of the chapters last night and half of them this morning. And here's the thing with the chapter last night. When the sci-fi writer was at the beach, I thought he was gonna get killed. I was like, dun.
I know. Do you think people are actually gonna get killed?
I don't know. Now there's a scream. Is it gonna be like a dumb plot, like a cliffhanger, or will it be like a actually
somebody died?
Will there be murder afoot? I don't know. But I thought Jackson was gonna get killed, and the fact that he didn't get pushed down those steps was crazy. I'm reading last night, like I'm literally terrified because it's 1 a.m. And then I'm like, oh, I can't keep reading because it's gonna just not. I need to focus in the morning, so I had my mom wake me up half an hour early.
Do you want people to start dying off, or like I don't think I do. I think I want everybody to stay alive, but I want all of these like weird things to keep happening. I want to see how everybody finishes this story. Okay. I really, really want to see what everybody's ending is. Okay. So I need everybody to live to write the ending.
Okay. I don't know. I think I want there to be more than I'm assuming it's going to be a mystery. Now, maybe that's not true. Now, maybe that's a wrong assumption, but other than that, maybe it could be like a literary fiction, which I'm not like.
It has like blood dripping on it.
Exactly.
It makes you think people are going to start dying.
But the book is a mystery book. Like the book is a crime mystery book, so I thought maybe it could be about that. I hope it is a mystery thriller, like it is crime, but is it going to be the and then there were none kind of retelling, or is it going to be just what's going on? Is there a ghost? What's happening? And yeah, and
that my favorite kind of story involves a ghost. And not for nothing, I feel like V.E. Schwab. If there was going to be a ghost, V.E. Schwab would be writing like
exactly. And
there may be a vampire that shows up at some point. I don't know.
Right. So maybe it is somebody just left the manuscript on the table, and then she heard a scream. So I don't know. Somebody went into a red, I don't know. So I guess we'll see. I feel like, okay, I want there to be murder. If there's not murder, I want to keep it suspenseful. Keep it being crazy. I want it to be, I want it to be a thriller. So I guess we'll see what happens if it's a thriller or not, but yeah.
All right. Do you have any idea, like, who do you think? So Mika's hoping, she's rooting for the wife.
Okay.
To survive and win the whole thing. Who do you want to survive? Do you have like who do you want?
Okay, I guess I don't have who I want to survive, but I have characters I like and characters I don't like. How about you? Okay. Have you started to dislike characters or like characters more?
I really don't like Malcolm. I don't like the husband.
Agreed.
Like if the husband, like the author needs to do something to rehabilitate the husband in my mind. If he's going to be the winner of this thing,
yeah,
like something needs to happen that he becomes a decent or a likable guy. He's not likable to me.
Yeah, agreed. I don't like him. But other than him, is there any characters you like or hate?
I'm like Mika. I like the wife.
Okay.
I also kind of like Millie.
Yeah.
Only because she seems like young, although she's not that young, is she? Kate is the youngest?
Kate, because Millie was like, "Oh, I feel old now that you said you were 22." So I'm
Right.
assuming she's like 25, 28.
That's what I'm thinking. 25, 26, something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I think that. So I'm liking her. I do really like Kate.
I like Kate. Okay, that would be for me. I like Kate. I like Millie. I like Jackson. Don't like the name, but I don't like the spelling. But I like Jackson because everyone hates him, and he did nothing wrong. And
No, but he's like such a stereotypical bro.
no, yes, but like you've gotten to know him. You know him for like a day, and suddenly you hate him. And it also feels like you hate him because of his genre. Like you hate Millie because she's a
Well,
romance author.
no, not because of his genre, I don't think. I think it's because he's like him and Kenzo are like these like bros who just are young guys. I picture them being super young, right?
Okay.
And like full of confidence, full of like bravado, full of like I'm a Wall Street bro and like
Okay.
eat my
So do you see the people in the group viewing Kenzo and Jackson the same?
no.
Differently? No.
Well,
They all hate Jackson, I feel like. I'm sorry, yeah, all hate Jackson. And I'm
and
like, oh,
I don't think they're crazy about either. I think
okay.
both of them are a little bit like,
I think Enzo is trying to like be the leader of the group.
I think Malcolm's trying to be the leader of the group.
Oh yes, along with him, Malcolm and his wife. But like, I think Kenzo, it seems like he thinks a lot. He thinks very good of himself. And Jackson seems like a guy. And Jackson seems like he's not
across like he thinks really good about himself. And the only reason why we don't believe that is because we were in his head on the beach, right?
True.
Otherwise,
we were in Kenzo's head, and he was all in about himself, and he was talking like he was murdering someone. It's like, okay, whatever, dude. I don't like him. Okay, and I am starting to, surprisingly enough, not like the wife. She
really?
Yeah. Okay. I'm all for, your husband is, not good. You kill him, you cheat on him, stuff like that. In fiction, of course. And, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I love when it happens. But she seems like not likable. She's also like flirting with Kenzo.
Is she? I didn't catch that.
Really? I thought she was like, "Hi, Kenzo." Like she was like, I don't know what that voice was, but she was like, yeah, she was like being overly flirty.
I
she was
missed all of
him,
that.
she was, like, leaning in and like staring at her husband while doing it, like I'm like, you're a bitch. Like, sorry, but like, I don't know. She just seems, I do not like her.
I didn't pick up on that. I picked up on the fact that she was like already divorcing this guy. And then he gets a call from Artie, who's like, hey, come to my thing. By the way, I'm dead. And then
By the way, I'm dead.
He begs his wife, like, don't divorce me yet. Like, do this one last thing.
Yeah.
I think she's just like, I'm the one that does all the work. You take all the credit. And you, like, think that I am just like an accessory and that you're the real author. But I'm the person who's actually writing these books and you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
And she's done with it. And I don't know, I don't know what happens if they win the whole thing, because then it's like, what do? They've now got a 3-book deal. Do they have to does she have to stay with him for 3 years to write more books? Like, she doesn't want to do that. So part of me thinks she needs to throw the whole thing so that they don't win, because otherwise she has to stay with this guy, I guess. I don't know. She has to write 3 books with him.
I don't know the legal consequences of a book deal. Like I don't know where that. I mean, there is a you typically you'll get prepaid. Like you'll get paid in advance. We think your book's going to sell this many copies, so we're going to pay you, $20,000, and then we're going to sell the book, and then if there is extra money at the end, we'll figure that out. So that's at least what I know about it. But I don't know the legal consequences of can she leave this. Here's the thing. She says, I don't want to be with him anymore. I'm leaving it. I'm going to write on my own. I think people would support her.
I know, but I don't think she gets this $1 million book deal. She doesn't get this $1 million 3-book deal.
Okay,
that is part of the whatever.
Okay, that's true. In this situation, she won't get it. But why not? There has to be a way to contact that lady and be like, hey, I need to talk to somebody. I have a question about the situation. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. Never mind. So sorry about that one. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I would like her to win it all.
Okay.
And find a way to just have her own book deal. Or just say, fine, I don't want your $1 million book deal. Malcolm, you can have it. Good luck. Write your books. Have the $1 million. I don't know. It's hard to walk away from $1 million, though.
Yeah.
It's hard to give your ex-husband, who you don't really like, $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I really like the wife. She dislikes her husband, but he has given her reason to.
Yes.
Yeah, but I can't remember what the reason is. Is it just because what I said, like he never cheated on her or anything like that, right? He just was not.
He just sucks. He's just
He just sucks, right? In general, yeah. Well, maybe they'll fall back in love.
Maybe.
I mean, they've got 60 hours or something left.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised that people didn't immediately start. I'm surprised that they came down and all had dinner together and wasted hours and hours of time.
Yeah. I was surprised when they were like, what are we having for dinner? Oh, let's have vegan chili. Let's have vegetarian chili. And they started cooking together. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What is this? What is this?
For a reason.
I'm confused. It felt weird. It just was like, okay, we're making vegetarian chili, I guess.
I mean, I was like, this is a great scene for the movie. I like it.
Yeah.
But do we not only have 72 hours to read a whole novel, to read 80,000 words of a novel or 90,000 words of a novel or whatever, and then write the ending? I just was like, chop, people. We don't have time to sit around drinking wine and whiskey.
Yeah.
She seems to do she does the actual writing, and he's just the pretty face for the PR.
Yeah.
And I feel like she would be fine doing the PR.
And that's another thing is, I guess people are just think differently than I do. I don't want to read books. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm like, here. I'm still doing this up here.
Okay.
I have a mouse. I was like, you know what? Come back down here. I don't have to be like.
I thought you got a phone call.
I can sit back and relax. I got a mouse.
Okay, good. What was I saying? Oh, I don't want to read a book by a man.
Really?
So if it's I'm like, oh, it's a man, not it's a male author, but people are like, oh, women, women aren't really big thriller authors. You want to read a book written by a man? You're crazy. It's gonna be probably horrible. Sorry. A book written by a woman is going to be better.
Wow.
And a thriller written by a woman? You think that thrillers written by men are better and women can't write thrillers? There's something wrong. I don't want to talk to you ever again.
Better is what I would say. But I love Chris Pavone. 2 Nights in Lisbon. He's written a couple of books. I really like them.
Yeah. But it makes me...
There are male authors I really like. Dan Brown, fine. Everyone makes fun of him, whatever. I think he's fine. There's lots of male authors I like. Stephen King.
Okay, fair. I wonder what my percentage is. I don't think I can get this on Storygraph, but
no, I think my percentage is probably I read more women than men, probably.
How many male authors have I read this year? I just read a book by I think was a male author and it was horrible. It was 1 star. And maybe it was a woman author, I don't know. But I'm like, that was literally that was unnecessary. Why did this even exist? It was just dumb. I'm like, I don't think I read.
There are a lot of those kinds of books by men and women, and by people who identify as men and women. Like there are bad books by everybody.
That's true. There are bad books
And
by
there are
women.
great
I'm not saying women don't have bad books. I'm saying I don't understand the stereotype. I think it comes just from sexism, like, oh, women can't do anything. Not that women's thrillers are stereotypically bad. I think that that's not true in any way, shape, or form.
No, but you know the other thing, like when we think of the American canon, right, of like the literature that you read in high school.
Yeah.
Right? It's all men.
It's all men.
Right? It's
The
Hemingway.
reason was because women probably weren't even allowed to write.
It's all men.
Yeah. Yeah. But
and they're good books. I can't say that they're not good books, right? Like The Scarlet Letter, Huckleberry Finn, like these are good books, but they're all by men.
The thing is, I didn't go to a traditional high school, so I did not read any of those books. So it was never male authors I read. Even as a kid, like the first book that got me into reading, that was a woman, and I wasn't reading anything by men.
Yeah, you know what? The books that I read, the books that I remember growing up, that I don't remember what they were about. I need to reread them. Probably I have to put this on my list. But like I remember reading A Wrinkle in Time.
Okay.
Right, Madeline L'Engle. I'm going to say that wrong. I don't know how to say her last name, but like I remember that book having like a big impact on me.
Okay.
And well, the Judy Blume books, right?
Yeah.
But otherwise, everything I read, I think, was written by a man.
Wow.
Right? Charlotte written by a man. Like Mrs. Him, I think it's written by a man. I could be wrong. But all of the books that like I grew up on.
It's also because
interesting that our American, like the literary greats that we always talk about, Hemingway and all of they're all men.
Because women like weren't allowed to read for a very long time, correct? Like, and like in Europe, no, maybe I'm wrong about that, but is there a gender on this author thing?
I don't know. That would be an interesting thing for Storygraph to add, though.
Yeah, it would be, because I think it probably would be under 10 this year that I read by men, out of the 72. I don't think it would be, Also,
you've read 72 books already this year.
Yeah.
Wow, you really came out of your slump, didn't you?
I did. This month went.
Did you read like 20 books last year total? I feel like last year you were like, I'm not reading anything. I don't want to read anything. I'm not reading.
2025.
72.
I read 70. No, I did not read 70 books last year. 72 books last year. 77? No.
Did you?
I have no clue. I can check, but I also think like, I don't know. I did not start reading what people traditionally start reading. I started reading YA books, which are girl YA books, which are written by women, and then romance. So
right. So some of the books that we tend to read, like that we prefer to read, that's why I think, like, I don't think I've ever read a romance or even like a women's fiction written by a man.
Yeah.
And I read a lot of women's fiction, like, or that kind of like.
I also think
stories where women are the main character.
Yeah, and that's really what I want to read.
Yeah.
When I was reading romance, I did like having the male be having his perspective a lot, because I just think it's interesting. But, I just liked, I don't know, romance, and then into, cozy mysteries, primarily written by women, primarily female main characters. Nora Roberts, she's obviously a woman. And like, I literally said at the library, do you guys have this book by J.D. Robb? And the librarian was like, no, we really don't have any books by him that are older. The librarian didn't know J.D. Robb is Nora Roberts. He didn't know that, you know what I mean? And I think she wrote it under a male name for that reason.
I wonder if the J.D. Robb books sell better than the Nora Roberts books.
I don't know. I mean, J.D. Robb only has one series. So it's that.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's 65 books long. So, yeah. Plus like 10, 15 novellas. So like.
Well, we have only read, am I wrong about this? Have we only read women authors in our book club here?
That is a great question. I actually have a spreadsheet for our books. I started recently, but I can, maybe the novellas we read, one or two of those were men.
Oh, yeah. Where we had that short series where we were reading like one book in every sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we might have, like, especially with our thrillers and everything, right? We're Alice Feeney, Frida McFadden. Like, I feel like we've sort of done women authors, which is kind of cool. Like that unintended. I don't know that we intended to do that. I wasn't doing it intentionally, but I'm not sad about it.
Yeah, from what I can see, all of 2023 and 2024 were women authors. And then
Wow.
we did do a man at the beginning of the year, a man writing with a woman.
Oh.
For Dash and Lily's Book of Dares.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It was two
read-
authors that did Dash and Lily. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
We did Charles Dickens, Richard Osman,
Right.
Chad Zucker, and Chris something, David something. So we really have only read, and that's it. So only like 5 out of our, how many books? Out of our almost 30 books, only 5
I
were
was going to say, in 3 years, we've probably read, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mika, I would have started immediately. Yeah, in this book. I would not, I mean, I probably would have come down and had something to eat, but I would not have sat at the table for hours drinking and eating and chatting it up. Not when I knew there's $1 million on the line and I gotta like, we only have a certain number of hours to do this.
They've been there for what, 12 hours now? And it's 60, if it was 72 hours.
Maybe not quite 12, but like 8 or 10.
Yeah, I thought it was
arrived in like the morning or early afternoon.
And now it's nighttime.
Now it's bedtime. And then they all went to bed, except for Kate or Millie, whichever one.
Kate.
That's also I don't understand.
I think Kate. It didn't seem late to me though. It only seemed like it was like 1.
Well, 1 is late to regular.
But 1 isn't. It's not.
1 o'clock like is late.
I guess, yeah. I would think like 4 or 5 would be insane. So like 12, 1, 2, not bad. I think you can go to sleep and wake up at 9 and be good, or 10 and be good.
Well, especially when, I mean, I could be wrong about this, but aren't all of these people flying over from the U.S.? So
yeah,
1 o'clock in the morning in Scotland or wherever he is. It's only like 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
On their body time.
Exactly. So they would be going to bed at,
they should be going to bed at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Although travel does wear you out.
And they're also drunk. They've got drunk.
Are.
Yeah. And the husband took a nap earlier. He fell asleep with a book on his chest.
Like the husband. So far, the wife is the only one doing actual work on this book of their writing couple. Yeah. All right. Any ideas about who is screaming or why before we start reading our next chapters?
I mean, I gotta think it's Millie because I feel like that would, like, I don't know. I gotta think everyone else. I'm too dignified to scream even if I see a dead body. Millie's the only thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. You don't think it's a dead body?
I have no idea what it is.
I think it's got, if it isn't a dead body, then this book isn't and then there were none retelling, I would assume, because we got to get to it, guys. We got to get to it.
I know. If it's going to be, and then there were none, people have to start getting murdered.
Yeah.
I hope it's not though.
Yeah.
Because that's like another layer of a mystery that I feel like I don't want to put my brain power into solving these crimes as well as like finishing the novel.
True, yeah. And then here's the thing.
Figuring out murder afoot. Artie's even dead. Do you think Artie's even dead?
I don't know. And if they were getting murdered, why would they be getting murdered?
What if Artie's not dead? And he just like doesn't even want these people in his house to begin with, right? He's like, this is my book. I'm going to finish it on my time whenever I want to finish it. You cannot rush me. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But then his editor was like, we're releasing this book in 3 weeks and we don't have a book. So we're going to bring in people to do it. And then Artie is the one killing people off because he's like, you're not going to finish my book.
That is a great idea. And the other idea,
I think that's not the idea.
I think that's a great idea because that would be revengeful. But what if it is he doesn't know what to write, and so he's making his own story. He is going to lure these people to an island, murder them, and then write a book about it. A fictional book about these people got lured to an island to write a book for an author, and the author is alive, and the author killed them. That might also be far-fetched too. It might be a little obvious. He's got his own private island.
All right. All right. It could get interesting.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be crazy when we come back. I don't think it's going to be another like red herring.
Womp womp. Right. It's gonna be. So how much more should we read then?
Yeah, I did not look. Hold on.
Okay.
Library. Where is this book at? Ongoing books?
So here's how my chapters look like. I can't really tell how long they are. Hey, Mika, have you by any chance mapped out how much you think we should read in advance? So if you already have a suggestion, just tell us or we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But like, so mine goes, it looks like about 7 chapters. 8 chapters, I don't know, 12 chapters, I don't know, are all from Sienna's point of view. And then we move into like a bunch of names that I've never heard of before. So I don't want to get ahead of us. But I can't read 12 chapters.
No. Can you hear me?
Here's where we start talking about chapters. So it's like part 2, main character energy, Sienna, chapter 1. And then it gives a name, and then interstitial, whatever that means. And then chapter 2, interstitial, chapter 3, interstitial, chapter 4, interstitial. What does interstitial mean?
I have no clue.
I don't either.
We want to read a little more than a half an hour of reading.
Yeah, Mika goes maybe 2 chapters at a time. So maybe we do Sienna, chapter 1, interstitial, chapter 2, interstitial. Hang on. I feel like I need to look up what the heck is interstitial, because that may be a word that we need to know. Interstitial. I can't spell, and I can't see anything out of my glasses. Interstitial meaning. Oh, thank you, dictionary.com. Occupying interstitials. What?
Interstitial just like a page or two, because these chapters, they become shorter to the point where they're just like a tiny little baby bit, like, and even to the point where some of them are, as we go along, some of them are a minute or two. And then right now if we wanted to read 30, a little over 30 minutes, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 5 chapters. Not chapter 5, obviously.
So 5 things is Sienna, chapter 1, interstitial, chapter 2, interstitial. So we stop before chapter 3.
Okay.
Is that right, you think?
I guess.
Let's try it. And if we end up reading for 10 minutes, then we know that we were wrong.
Yeah, we're reading for an hour. We'll know. We'll know it was.
Okay, so let's read everything up to chapter 3. Hang on, how do I even write this banner? Because like it's clearly not chapter 3. We've been reading for a week. Okay, banners. 4 banners. I just want one banner. Okay. We are reading part 2 from Sienna, through the second interstitial. Stop. Oh, hang on. Stop before you get to chapter 3 and say done. Don't read chapter 3. I'm assuming that's going to be the title that you hear when
Yeah.
you read, right?
Hope so.
I hope
I
so
don't-
too.
Yeah.
If you don't hear chapter 1 and chapter 2, send me
I'll
a message
comment.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll comment in the.
Say they're not reading, they're not saying that, and we'll have to figure out where we're starting. But okay, hang on. What do I save? Gosh, this all looks so different to me today. Okay, show. Okay, we're reading part 2 from Sienna through the second interstitial. Actually, I should put that in. Hang on. I can get the second. Oh my gosh. Interstitial. Stop before you get to chapter 3. Okay, that's better. It sounds like chapter headings. Okay. Okay. Does this make sense?
Okay.
All right. All right. So hopefully this is 30 minutes. If it's not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
If I see you in 5 minutes, I see you in 5 minutes. All right. Happy reading. Okay, I think we are all done.
Oh, right.
How anticlimactic. The big scream.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's not gonna be and then there were none retelling.
Right. I feel like people are not going to die, or somebody would have died already.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got to find the right banner. There's the spoilers. Okay.
So enter
Go ahead. Sorry.
that. It's fine. It doesn't. No one's here, but that's not the right title. Um,
Oh, what's the title?
Once Upon a Time. No.
I don't know. What's the name of this book?
The ending writes itself.
Oh, why do I have that?
I don't. I figured I'd let you know. No. It's just the three of us. We're good, but
Right.
figured I'd let you know.
I mean, there's going to be thousands of people watching this replay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to scroll
Where are
across.
we at? Okay. So this chapter this very short thing that just went past was
What was that?
did not say interstitial.
Oh, what did it say?
It said, I don't know. Where am I? So we're on No, that's not. Was it the end of the last chapter? Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was the very end. It was that poem.
Against the inside of my eyes, and I feel lucky, goes her heart. She and Malcolm better get to work. Similarity. I look up and
Similarity.
which that's what I had. I don't know.
So yeah, that's the first word in the
interstitial.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Did the first time it said interstitial?
I don't think it ever said interstitial.
Okay.
Now my audiobook service is like it's very glitchy. It's kind of sucky. So I don't know. Maybe Mika will have interstitial in there, but.
So you just went from like the story of whatever's going on to like Millie's letter applying for her MFA.
Yeah.
That's
and it I did not know it was Millie's letter. I thought it sounded like it was Jackson reading it. So I don't, maybe not, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I did not know what was going on. It was just the last 30, 60 seconds of that chapter that it played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in my book, it's a whole new like chapter.
Okay.
With like a heading.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. Mika, what's yours look like? So.
Yeah. And what in the world is going on with those? Like, why are we getting those, do you think?
I think that Arthur is trapped in or is in the house. Either by ghost or by reality. And he is doing this. I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know the point of this, but I think he is either trapped in the attic, or maybe not trapped in the attic because they would know their secret doors. He's coming down and he's doing this, or somebody's doing this in lieu of Arthur. Sort of.
I feel like Arthur might be alive in, like, remember they were told, like, the editor guy, the British editor is going to be staying in that little cottage, but you're not supposed to talk to him at all. Like, you can't talk to him. You can't go to the cottage, leave him alone. I feel like Arthur might be kidnapped in there.
Then who is coming down? Who is going?
Who's typing get out?
Yeah, which I'm assuming is secret passageways. Is that the editor is upstairs in that room pretending to be Arthur? Like, to make them think there's a ghost, and then Arthur's trapped in that cottage? Crazy theory.
I don't know. Do you think it's one of the 7 people that's typing get out? No.
I do not.
Okay. Mika says, is Millie making herself seem more naive than she is? Or am I paranoid?
I don't know, because I didn't think about that yet, but I'm like, how does she not know about Whiteout? Like, Whiteout was like on our school supply list.
Okay, because I literally was thinking, I bet Tina doesn't know what whiteout is either.
Really.
Yeah.
And maybe it was something, maybe, I think it was on the school store list. Like every year we would buy whiteout.
I mean, if you know what whiteout is, Millie should know what whiteout is.
Exactly. And Millie is American, right? So like, yeah.
Yeah.
And older than me, so.
I don't know. And also, would you scream bloody murder if that was like in your typewriter?
Maybe not scream bloody murder, but sprint out of the room in terror. Yeah.
Would you? Okay.
Yeah. Like that to me is like, oh god, there's a monster. Like someone's in the room getting me. It's there's a monster under my bed. Jason's gonna come kill me. Like literally. Like I have my closet doesn't have a door on it, and so I have a curtain for my closet. And last night, I'm like, I cannot sleep with this curtain open because the air conditioner's making it move. So I have to open the curtain to make sure nothing in there. I check underneath my bed multiple times a night. So like, yeah, I'd be like, there's a killer. Like someone's gonna kill us. Like this is not. We need to leave. I do not. No.
All right.
I'm playing with that.
And Millie writes this kind of stuff, so maybe she thinks about it. I don't
True,
think
true.
I don't think I would be afraid. I think I would be angry.
Angry.
I would be angry that somebody broke into my room and was trying to like intimidate me.
You also have lived a very interesting life. Like you've done things that would scare the hell out of me. Like you tell me stories and I'm like, oh my, like I'm scared. I'm terrified for you. And if you weren't sitting right here in front of me, I'd be like, she probably did get murdered. Like literally, like that. But that's a story where you hear it and like, okay.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. There are some things that I've done that I could have easily been. They could have turned out something. They could have turned out a completely different way.
Yeah. And like Lily talks to strangers. Lily goes on apps and meets people that like she doesn't know to make friends with them. And I'm like,
so do you. You don't.
No, I don't. No, I do not. No, first of all, no, I do not. Okay.
You didn't know us when we first started out.
She goes on an app. She messages with a man, first of all. And then she has a FaceTime with him by herself in her room with just a man on a phone. Girl, I saw you on YouTube. I watched you. I told my mom. I talked to you. Like, we risked it a Lily because I thought it was going to be a man doing something inappropriate on the screen when we invited Lily here.
Right. Like, your avatar was like, not her.
No, exactly. And it's like hopefully it's a woman. Hopefully it's not someone doing something not right.
I know. Yeah. But this is why we don't like meet in person with people that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
At least,
She done. She's maybe meeting him in person, but she's on the phone with him. Like she's like on FaceTime with him. It's like, girl, he could be the killer. Okay, no.
He could be the killer. So yeah, I don't know if Mika's paranoid. Maybe.
Mika, what do you think? What would you do if that happened?
Yeah. I'm starting to think Arthur isn't really dead. And I have the feeling that he has a mole among the authors. Who do you think the mole is? Kenzo. If I had to pick
Kenzo,
a mole, it would be Kenzo. I don't know why. Don't ask me.
I don't know. I hate Kenzo. So I hate Kenzo to the marrow of my bone. He is the worst. I literally hate him so much. He's so annoying. And I love Jackson. Jackson is getting so much better and better and better every chapter. And Kenzo is just evil. I hate him. Maybe he isn't the murderer. Maybe he isn't, I'm not saying he's evil, isn't he actually doing it, but he's
the murderer. We don't even know that there is a murder.
True. True. Again, there could be no murder. Gosh. Okay. Whatever.
I feel like there is a murder, though. I feel like if Arthur is not still alive, which I'm leaning towards like Mika, I kind of think Arthur is still alive.
Agreed.
But if he's not alive, I do think he was murdered. And I think at some point, all of these 6 people are going to be solving the murder of Arthur instead of writing the end of the novel.
Okay.
but I don't know how that happens.
Yeah.
I don't know how they figure out that he was murdered. Oh, but what about that creepy house, the dollhouse?
Okay. That was also.
Yeah. What are we going to learn about that from this clue?
I don't know. I thought that was really cool, and I thought it probably was. It probably. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a rich person with a dollhouse. I don't know. That seems like something a rich person.
And like secret doors that open, like, you know.
No, it's not. It's secret. It's exactly a replica of the house. It's not secret door in the dollhouse. It's
a secret door. Like there was no door to get up to the tower, to the turret bedroom, right? He had to like find it.
If you live alone, why do you need secret passageways? Because you're rich and fun, I guess. When you make a gilded book, like what the heck?
I mean, it sounds like it's not just a secret door. It sounds like the door was wallpapered over. Like that maybe Arthur's had for a very long time and nobody's used that room. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. I haven't read the book yet. I've done some dumb shit between because I'm never afraid where I probably should be. So I'd probably look at the Get Out, roll my eyes and start writing, assuming one of the others was trying to spook me. Yeah, I think that's the thing too, and I would be pissed.
Really, here's the thing. My dad
would scream, but I might like start pounding on people's doors, going, "Yeah, you did."
I would have ran in the room and be like, oh my god, who is that? I need people, everyone needs to come here. We all need to stay together and hold hands so no one gets murdered. Like that's what I would be doing. Like literally be like, we all have to keep eyes on everybody so no one kills anybody. We have to leave this island right now. Like I don't know. My dad is like, be careful. Everyone around you could be a murderer. Everybody around you is gonna try to kidnap you. Be careful at all times. Literally, my whole childhood was like, never, like, if you see a man, run away. Like literally. So I am all cautious at all times, and I'm like, I do not trust that man. I don't trust anyone. I do not. There's a serial killer in this house, and they might start knocking off people.
I guess, but nobody else was scared of it. Nobody else screamed when they saw it.
Everyone else is idiots. Because everyone else in this damn house is idiots. The people who've gotten him, like,
it's
literally,
also weird that someone is getting into everybody's room without them knowing.
Exactly. There's probably a secret passageway in every damn room.
Ooh, there might be. That's what we need the dollhouse for. Somebody needs to like play around with the dollhouse and see where all the rooms are
and see what happens. Yeah. There's when you live in an old house like that, that's creepy as hell. I hate stuff like that.
So you know who we haven't like heard anything about? Priscilla.
Exactly. I've been thinking about that. Yeah.
I'm like, this woman is just like hiding under the radar of this novel.
I like Priscilla so far. Like I like her. I
don't like her at all. I don't dislike her. But like there's something going on with her because the authors she has not been part of this novel at all.
But maybe because she's actually doing the reason she's here, maybe she's actually writing.
Is she? I don't know if she is. We're a third of the way in and like yeah, we're on page 121 of 346. So
I think she's writing.
She's been nowhere. I don't even know I don't know anything about her except that she writes romance. That's all we know.
But I don't know. I don't have a problem with her because I don't think she's the killer. I think or the villain or whatever. I think she is just upstairs writing, and it's like, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm getting $1 million because everyone else in this house is acting all high and mighty, like they're better than me, and they're not. And I'm gonna write this damn book. She's gonna write it. She's probably even better. I don't know. Everyone hates her. Everyone is like, oh, Priscilla, she writes romance. It's like,
well, everyone is. I don't know if they hate her, but they're definitely discounting her.
Yes, maybe not hate her, but yeah,
like rightfully so, right? I mean, seriously,
what?
It is
rightfully
so. I mean, no. I am like, what kind of ending is a romance writer going to have to this book?
The thing is, that maybe it would be a different ending than like. I don't understand,
but
you would. Here's the thing: there was a reason they were picked,
right?
And I would be just as suspicious of her having a bad ending than the sci-fi writer and the YA writer.
I also doubt the sci-fi writer. I don't doubt the YA. I feel like YA, she can figure some stuff out.
I don't doubt them. I think that if you're a good writer, she'll be able to do it. They'll be able to write it, I think, very well. And I think they'll also have a different perspective that can lend them to, maybe making a more twisty ending than a thriller or a horror author would.
I don't disagree. You're right.
That's
why you put them all together.
Yeah.
I still want Sienna
to win. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, should we read some more? Do we have time? Mika, what time do you need to adios today? And Tina, what time do you need to go?
I'm free.
All right, I can stay for another hour.
Okay.
Mika, could you stay for another like 30-minute sprint and conversation, or no? Do you have to go at the top of the hour?
It's 7:30 there.
Yeah.
5. Last week when I said I had an appointment at 3, I did not. I had the appointment yesterday. I'm like, okay, I have this appointment, I have to get ready. I go in, I check it, and I'm like, why won't it let me into my appointment? Oh, it's not even on a Thursday. It was yesterday, the appointment. So
okay,
I've got nothing going on, no. And while Mika's answering, the library with all of the author's books, at first I'm like, oh, that's super nice. But then I'm like, Nora Roberts literally has that.
Oh.
A quarter of Nora Roberts' bookstore is other authors' books. And the rest of it is every book she's ever written.
I mean, if I was an author and wrote a bunch of books and they were translated, I would do the same thing. I would because I think they give you a copy of the book in every language it's ever been translated in, I think. I mean, I don't know, but you need a place to put those.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not going to storage unit and keep them in the boxes in a storage unit.
True. Yeah. I don't know if she has other languages there, but it's a bookstore where she sells her books. And so it's not necessarily a library, but it's like, yeah.
Well, you should, I mean, she has a whole town dedicated to her. If she's going to have a bookstore, it should sell her books.
Yes.
All right. Mika can do 45 minutes. So maybe we can read, do the same thing, 4 more chapters, or
let me check.
4 chapters. Tell me.
19 starts at 4:04. We could go to either 22. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters, and that would get us to 5:10. No. 1, 2, 3 chapters would get us to 5:10.
So chapter 3, interstitial, and chapter 4. But then we still have the interstitial, and you guys aren't getting
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. So this one is
chapter 3.
Chapter 3. The next one is
chapter 4.
Okay, and the next one is
chapter 5.
Okay, so then we're going to read chapter 3 and 4.
Writing, there are 2 instances when time gets away from you.
It's playing.
The first is if you're in the flow, so lost in the creative
Sorry. Playing.
Chapter
3.
Chapter.
Sienna tries. She really does.
Sorry about that.
To chapter 4. Stop before you get to chapter 5 and say done. Don't read chapter 5.
Wait, no, we're reading chapter 5, no? Or you want to go a little shorter?
I thought we were reading chapter 3 and chapter 4.
So that will be about 44 minutes of reading on one. So that'll be 22 minutes of reading. Is that good with you?
Let's do that, and then it gives us time to talk a little bit.
Okay, sounds good.
And then we're not running over for Mika having to go. All right, that's perfect. Chapter 3 and chapter 4. Don't read chapter 5. Stop and say done. All right, I'll see you in 25 minutes.
Happy reading.
Okay. We are finished, and I have a theory.
Did I never mute myself?
I don't know.
Because I didn't. I maybe I unmuted already, but I'm not muted. Okay. Okay. What is your theory? Go ahead.
I do think people are going to start dying, because I feel like all of these little things at the end where it's talking about, like, this is a message we found on her computer, or we found on her phone, or I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but
I didn't pick up on it until the last, until that one.
yeah.
And I'm like, that sounds like something from an investigation.
Yeah.
And that's all I thought. So I don't know.
I don't know, but it's still getting super interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what Mika says. Who has typed the notes? I don't know.
I don't know either. I think that's the main mystery. But do you think that the thing the editor was reading was a finished draft? Like the end of the book?
No.
No.
Like the way she jumped immediately to like, oh, somebody already turned in their pages. I was like, who? Who would have turned in their pages? Nobody has written a damn thing yet. They're all just running around like, I don't know, doing other stuff. Nobody's writing.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's reading, but I don't think it's somebody's finished book.
No, I don't either.
But whoever typed the notes, I think typed them from that bedroom, right?
Which makes me think it could be Arthur, or it's, I don't know. My question is,
I still think it could be Kenzo.
okay.
I mean, that's a little bit too easy and not very interesting for the story.
I feel like it's either him or Jackson who did it, if it's someone in the house. It's any of the men, I guess. That's really what I'm going for here.
Why? Why do you think it's one of the men? Why do you think it's not Patricia?
Because I was maybe thinking Patricia, but I don't think it's not any of the women characters except for Patricia, for sure, I would think. Because we're getting their perspectives and they don't seem like they are. Because I think it seems like something their personalities would do. It's not just because they're men. I'm not saying it just because they're men, but it seems like something they would do.
Who's the one that knew about the dollhouse? Was that Kenzo? It was Kenzo. Yeah. Mika, who do you think typed the notes? And do you think Rufus is reading? What do you think Rufus is reading?
Yeah. I don't. Is it maybe one of Arthur's drafts for the end of the book? Arthur not being able to not being able to write the finale seems sort of dumb to me. Not dumb, but not dumb as a plot point, but dumb as in why wouldn't you write out how it was going to end? A lot of authors write out this is going to be how the series, they know that they have that ready to go, so they're not in this predicament.
Well, so the one book that I wrote, the one novel that I wrote, that is still sitting in my computer. I wrote a whole outline, I planned it all out.
Exactly.
But I will tell you, as I was writing, my characters started doing different things. And the end was not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
The middle was things started going awry about, I don't know, halfway through, where I was like, oh, what's this character doing now? And how are we going to get them back on track? And you can't. They do what they do. They take on this life of their own. But
good.
You still have to finish the book.
Exactly, which isn't a bad thing. Of course, that I think it's good for your characters to do that, but
right,
you're still the author. You're still the one who,
Well, and he's known this character for 5 books or something for a long time.
Yes. Right. You've written this character for forever. And this is your job. Like, your job is to write this story and write it well. And I think that's
Or
where
write it shitty, whatever. You're on a deadline now. You just got to get it written.
yeah.
Like, at
And-
some point, you just got to write the book, right? I don't know.
To bring it back to Nora, she views writing as a job because it is, right? She works 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, I think. Like, she goes into her office and she does a job, which is writing a book. And she writes 4 full-length novels a year. Like, so she gets it done, and typically well. It's like, dude, pull it together, make a plan, know what's going on,
Yeah.
and end it well for your readers, because that's your job.
All right. The trapdoor. I would not have gone down the ladder
No,
of the trapdoor.
I
was
wouldn't
like,
have gone into
what
the
is she
attic.
doing now?
I wouldn't have gone into the damn attic, but yeah.
Yeah, the trapdoor led to Millie's room, but it would have been too easy to say, oh, she went there and typed the notes.
Yeah. True for Millie to go do that. And I don't think Millie would.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe she is playing too innocent because, like, the scream doesn't make sense unless she's trying to freak everybody else out, but I don't know why. Like, yeah. And then she goes and types everybody else's notes.
That could make sense, but why?
Yeah.
It's not
So
like we
right.
don't have motive for really anything else, so maybe that's like, yeah, we don't have motive right now, but still. Why?
And how do you get them into all of the other rooms?
I guess I would
Must
think
be hidden doors in all the rooms.
there's gotta be hidden doors. Maybe not hidden doors to every room in the attic, but hidden doors to every area in the house.
Well, there had to be hidden doors to all the bedrooms because how else do you get notes into everybody's bedroom without them knowing it?
Yeah. And you really wouldn't need a note into your room because you can go in your room. Like, I'm sorry, you wouldn't need a door into your room. Like, going into Millie's room, if somebody else did that, yeah, you can't just go into someone else's room, but you can go into your room, sit in there for a while, and then scream, or then react. Like, oh, I got left a note too. So it doesn't need to be a door to your room. So it doesn't mean that it was her.
I also didn't understand why when she heard Millie and Jackson when Kate heard Millie and Jackson in the hallway and she like didn't just go back to the trap door and get in the room and go up. Like I didn't understand like what she was fooling around with. Like just go to the trap door room and get out.
I assume maybe she couldn't, like the door locked behind her and she had to turn around and fiddle with it, but like I don't know.
But then didn't it say she had like 1 foot in?
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Get in.
Turn around, shut the door quietly, and go upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, why would you shut the door when you came through it? Well, I'd make for sure that door stayed open.
Yeah. Yeah.
While I walked around and snooped, which seems, I don't know. Part of me now doesn't so much like Sienna that she's snooping around everybody else's stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is what I like about Priscilla. Just keep your eye on your own page. Like, keep your eye on your own page.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What else happened? Anything else?
Anything else? I don't know. I don't think anything else to make me. I don't know. And nothing else really. You said we're a third of the way into the book. What timestamp are we at? We're at 4:48. I can add that to my thing and see how much we are in. 4:48. We're 41% into the book.
Oh, wow.
So.
Okay, so how much homework should we do?
What are the chapters?
Okay, so we have, okay, so here's weird. It goes chapter 5, 6, 7, and then it goes Rufus, chapter 1, chapter 2.
Well, Rufus is the editor.
Ava, chapter 1, and then Rufus Holden, chapter 1, and then Malcolm, and there are like 11 chapters of Malcolm.
Okay. I think we should read, it's not a ton, but 5, 6, 7, because I feel like once we get to Rufus, it's going to flip, no? Or maybe we should read Rufus's perspective. What do you guys think? What do you think, Mika? What do you think, Vivian?
So it's not very much just to read the rest of Sienna, 5, 6, 7. I think you're not wrong by saying that something might happen at Rufus. But then it goes Rufus, Ava, Rufus, and then we have a whole bunch of Malcolm. So maybe we read everything up to Malcolm.
Okay.
And then maybe we do Malcolm next Wednesday.
Okay.
And then what's left is Jackson and Millie and Priscilla and Ava and the epilogue.
Okay.
So but then what are we doing for homework? I don't know. Okay, so hang on. If we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 7 chapters to get to the Malcolm chapters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so from what I'm thinking, based on the thing, it would be going to 6:23. So be reading about an hour and a half on 1 times speed. And if we went just to Rufus, it would be a little under an hour on 1 times speed.
If we just read 1, 2, 3 chapters.
Yeah. But if we read through Rufus or through that bit there to Malcolm, it would be about an hour and a half.
So then maybe we just we finish Sienna. We read those 3 chapters to finish Sienna. On Wednesday, we'll do Rufus, Ava, Rufus. And then we'll have a big, long homework. We'll do all of Malcolm for the next homework. And then we will finish, if we can, 10 chapters. We can't do 10 chapters in one day.
No. I think it's going to take 2 more weeks of sprints. So if we divide that, if we read 1, 2, 3, do half a Malcolm for homework, half a Malcolm on sprints. Maybe we don't do homework next week.
No, we'll have to do homework because there's still 12 chapters after that. There's 12 chapters after Malcolm.
I think maybe we'll figure it out next week, but we have to set homework. So, do we want to do Mika? Mika, you want to do a tiebreaker? What do you think?
Because part of me thinks let's read all the way up to Malcolm.
Yeah.
But if that's too much, then
I don't think it's too much. I'm just like, what if people start getting murdered? But we'll read that, and
we do no homework, and we just come back on Wednesday and start afresh.
No, I think we got to do homework because I don't think anything much is going to happen. Yeah, I think we probably should read to Malcolm. That's what I'm thinking, I guess. Now, sorry.
I don't know, Mika. What do you think?
Yeah,
weigh in on this. I'd say let's read up to Malcolm. Okay. All right. That's what we're going to do. We read up to Malcolm. Don't start Malcolm. And if people start getting murdered or something, we'll type it in. We'll have to have a chat in the Discord.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
I think I don't know if people are going to start getting murdered because it seems late in the book for that to start happening.
Yes. Yeah.
But and I guess Malcolm's not getting murdered since we're, going to read his chapters. All right, so let's read up to Malcolm and then we'll talk about that and then we'll start Malcolm next Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. Go ahead.
Thursday. All right. Yay! I like this book. I might have to keep reading tonight.
Yeah.
But then I'll forget it all by the time we get around to Wednesday.
Exactly, yeah. Maybe I'll read it not minutes before we go live next week.
Yeah.
Still milk all over my bed, God.
All right. Well, hey, have a good weekend.
You too.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I just realized right now my sister is coming over next week. I will be able to I just want to let you guys know in general, but she's gonna get here Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll be able to be off for a few hours and do sprint. That's fine. But I just better let you guys know.
Okay. Oh, fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yay.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have a heat wave here next week. Mika, are you having a heat wave next week?
Gosh.
Like hot, like 100 and something degrees. I don't believe it, but that's what they say.
I gotta get your location on my thing because I have it's apparently a rainstorm right now, a thunderstorm, isolated thunderstorm. I have to get your location where I am.
Oh, okay.
Like I have
shining.
every area where my siblings live. I have like Texas where my brother lives. I have where the town where Lily lives. I need y'all's location. You don't have to say it here, obviously, but because obviously you shouldn't say it here. But yeah, if you want me to have your weather, put it in the Discord.
Our weather. All right. So I'll have fun with your sister, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
I'll see you on Thursday. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. Ciao.